Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's John, and this is a demonstration and walkthrough of some of a software I created called Grad School Database. So to access this, you want to go to my GitHub, John9Francis, and it's just under the Grad School Database repository. All right, guys, so here we are with the project downloaded. Here in the main.py file, if we go ahead and run it, we'll see the program works kind of on the console right here. So let's just show how it goes. So I've already added some grad schools, some programs and career paths, but let's just start with number one by adding a new grad school. So it says, please choose an option. I'm going to choose number one. What's the name of the school? So I'm going to put in ASU, Arizona State University, just for an example. City, it's located in Tempe, and then AZ. And it says you want to add ASU Tempe, Arizona to this grad schools database. Is this correct? Yes. And then it's adding to the database. Now we're on to number two, add a new career path. So let's say I want to do number two. Let's say veterinarian. I'm a really bad speller. Let's see. Veterinarian. I'm so sorry if I spelled that wrong, but you want to add, that's so spelled wrong, but it's okay. Do you want to add veterinarian to the career path database? Yes. Cool. So that got added. And then let's add a new program. Number three. What is the name of the program the school offers? I don't know anything about veterinarians, but let's say that. All right. Which school offers this program? So it's directly accessing the school table of my database, and it's giving me ones that I've entered in before. The one I just did is ASU. So let's go ahead and type ASU. And which career path? These are ones I've put in, but let's do the one we just did. Veterinarian. You want to add Master's of Science Veterinary at ASU to fulfill your blah, blah, blah career to the program database. Is this correct? Yes. And then it added that to the database. Okay, quick side note right now. I'm going to quit out of here. And if we open up this program called DB Browser, I have a link to this in my GitHub repository. It's really nice to be able to view and see what is in your database. So I go ahead and open database. And then if you open database and click on the .db file, now this is in my project under the databases folder, grad schools .db. If I double click on that, we can actually browse some of the data. So let's go ahead and look at what we just added. We just added a school, a career path, and a program. So if we go to school, we'll do browse data, go to school, and if you see here, ASU is in there, and we just added that. And we go to career path, veterinarians in there now. And then program, we have Master's of Science in Veterinary. So there you go. This app is super useful to be able to visually see what's in your database. Okay, back to the code. So let's run this again and do the last couple options. Let's go ahead and run. Okay, we've done 1, 2, and 3. Let's do 4, which is view all saved programs. You click enter. It says here all your saved grad programs in the whole database, and it will show you the program and the school that they're connected to. So let's press enter to continue. Now 5 is search programs by state. So let's check that one out. Again, this accesses the US cities and states database. So it's pretty cool. So for example, if we enter a state that doesn't exist, like JU, it says invalid choice. But if we do like GA, here are all your saved grad programs in Georgia. There's one I saved later. Let's just do another one to show the one we just put in. We just put in the ASU in Arizona, right? So we put AZ, here are all your saved grad programs in Arizona, and there we go. Center continue. Okay, number 6 is search programs by career path. So if we'll try that, we have, these are the three career paths I have added. But if we go ahead and do veterinarian, it shows this is the saved grad program under that career path. If we do that again for a different one, let's say medical physicist. And then I've saved quite a few medical physics programs, but here they are. Option number 7 lets us modify something from our database. So let's go click on that. Let's say that I looked up how to spell veterinary and I realized I spelled it wrong. So if we go to career, or no, let's see it. Let's try a career path. Career path. Let's modify veterinarian. So we're gonna enter veterinarian, and then let's change it to the correct spelling. So according to Google, it's Veterinarian. Perfect. So if we do that, it will say you would like to change veterinarian to that. Is that correct? We'll put yes. And then it updates that. Now, just to show that it really worked, we can go back to this app over here. And if we click on career path, now it's spelled that different way. All right, now there's a couple more options. Let's try 8. Let's delete something from our database. So it says choose which program you'd like to delete. Let's just delete the one we just added, Master's in Science in Veterinary. So I'll click Master's of Science in Veterinary. And this is, are you sure you want to delete this? This will be permanent. So I'll have to actually type in the whole word, continue, and then it says successfully deleted. And again, if we go over to our database, we go to program, you can see it's no longer in the system. All right, guys, so that was the demonstration. Now I'm going to do a quick code walkthrough to show y'all how it's organized. The 3 main files you want to worry about is the main UI class. This is the user interface class, and then there's the database accessor class right here. So the reason I did it this way is because the UI, it does everything on the console. So you'll see a lot of print, a lot of input, stuff like that. If you want to make this into a web app or a mobile app, all you have to do is change the UI class. And then as long as it returns all the same information, then you don't have to edit any of these other files, which is really nice. Database accessor does everything that has to do with SQL. So you'll see a lot of, SQL syntax right here, like select from table where, blah, blah, blah. And these are all the functions that we use, like add to database, get ID by value. So these are really useful functions for modifying the database. Okay, finally, let me just really quick talk about this main file. All it does really is defines the main loop, and basically it will get the user input. Well, first of all, it's going to display that main menu that you saw with all the options. And then the UI is going to get the user input, which option they want. Depending on what the input, the UI is going to return these strings like add school, add program. And if the user input is these strings, these functions run. I define these functions up above. And basically what this class does is it takes in the user interface, it takes in the database accessor, and it just does all the work and then gives the user what they want. So there you go. There's my grad school database walkthrough and demonstration. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and please check out my GitHub repository. And thanks for watching. See you later.